Happy March 2nd, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, March the 2nd, 2025. Let us see what Spirit has for us on this beautiful second day of March. So we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and then all tied up. So there's some indecision here for you. Spirit is trying to show you the way, but you're so focused on the not being able to make a decision, you're unable to make a decision. Does that make sense? So Spirit is over here going, this is what we want you to see. This is what we want you to focus on. This is what you're being guided to. This is what we are trying to help you understand, recognize, and see. And you're going, I don't understand. I'm confused. And Spirit is like, yeah, because you're looking in all the wrong places. We are over here trying to show you um, the what's, when's, where's, why's, how's, and you're over there still confused and not really allowing us, Spirit, to show you what you could be doing. So it's time to get out of your own head, and it's time it's time to truly stop thinking that you have a say in the matter. So here we are with the Chariot. Hold on one second. You're going to hear a little bit of scratching noise. My card fell on the floor. So we have the Chariot, and of course we know the Chariot being a indecision. And we also have the Two of Swords, which is about being focused. Remember I said Spirit is like, we're over here trying to show you something, and you're like, I don't understand. I'm over here unable to make a decision, and I don't understand. And Spirit is like, yeah, but we're over here showing you like what's best. We're actually, throwing it all out there for you. So kind of turn around or stop looking in all those directions. Stop getting distracted by other people. Stop getting distracted by the people who continue to tell you that the decisions that you're making is a bad idea, because you're so focused on that you're not seeing what Spirit is sending you. You're not paying attention to your dreams. You're not paying attention to the messages that we are sending via music, TV, billboards, radios. I mean, we don't have an airplane. We can't skywrite it for you, but trust me when I tell you that the messages that we have been sending are loud and clear. And if you would just take the time to stop listening to other people, you'll see it, you'll recognize it, you'll know it. So there has to be some serious change here with the Tower. There has to be a breakdown of the communication. There has to be a breakdown of the communication that you're having with other people who are planting the seeds of uncertainty and being confused on what to do, right? There has to be the breakdown of that, because the foundation that you are building, what Spirit is okay, so Spirit has a plan for you, and you're confused about what that plan is. And instead of you paying attention to Spirit, you're listening to the words of other people who are not guiding you on the direct path. And the foundation of those words that other people are giving you is pretty shaky, pretty rocky. And what you are building from the words that they are offering you is a shit shack. It's a shit shack. It's not even a tower. It's a shit shack. So the Tower is here to tell you to get focused on on opening up to the messages that Spirit is sending you, and stop confusing yourself. You're confusing yourself. You're like, oh well, I think, and no, and so all of these other people are giving you advice, but and here's the thing. I say this every now and then, and it's true. Spirit brings us messages through dreams, through conversations, through TV shows, through this. Messages are everywhere, and we don't trust it. But we'll go to Starbucks or Burger King or McDonald's or a fast food place or a restaurant and trust somebody who doesn't even know us to get our order right, or to give us what it is that we want at that moment, and be perfectly fine. And we give them something in return. We give them money and everything. And we are perfectly fine with trusting that. But the moment you have a dream of Spirit saying, you're on the wrong path, look over here, we become very untrusting. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that message. And Spirit's like, laid it out. Laid it out for you. Laid it out for you. So Spirit is like, come on now. Catch up. Catch up. And then we have the Seven of Wands energy, and there could be other people involved. There could be all of these other people going, why are you choosing that path? It's not for you. And you're like, well, Spirit said it was. And they're like, who the fuck is that? So you're over here kind of defending your decisions, right? The world is the world card is about things changing, doors opening, the ending of chapters that no longer benefit you, the ending of things that no longer are accessible or achievable, right? You don't have to defend that. You don't have to start on this new path and defend that to anybody. Screw that, right? Never, there used to be a time when someone says, so explain to me why you're making this decision. And I would explain it. And then they would say something that is way beyond me, and I would go, "Well, that sounds logical," and then not do what I was guided to do. Now when someone says, "Explain why you came up with that decision," I say, "'Cause fucking Spirit told me to," and it's not your business. It is not your business. I'm not going to stand here and lower my vibrational energy to appease you and answer all of your questions because, to be ultimately honest, you're not worth it. You haven't done anything for me and my life for me to give you the satisfaction and the gratification of stopping every fucking thing I'm doing and explaining to you why I've chosen to do what the fuck I want to do. So, absolutely not. So, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to follow my path and follow my journey and step into my independence and step into my passion and strength and courage and creative energy. And you can stand there, still be going, talking in the wind because I'm not listening. I'm not listening. So we have to make a decision. We have to make a decision here. There's prosperity and abundance all around you. And we truly have to make, oh, look at that, prosperity and passion. And let me tell you, this isn't an emotional thing. This isn't an emotional thing. This is a creative thing and a mind thing. There are people or a person, or maybe it's in your own head, that is trying to convince you that the path that you have laid, that Spirit has laid out before you to prosperity and passion is an illusion. It's not true. It isn't this. It's that blah 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 blah. And that's exactly what it is. Want 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 want. And they sometimes our head or the people in our lives do it because misery loves company and they don't want to find themselves left behind as you're excelling forward, right? We have the Chariot, which is movement. We have the Page of Wands, which is movement. We have Going with the Flow, which is movement. And the world is just change. So when I talked about stepping into our strength and resilience, that is exactly what you're going to have to do here in order to make the decision that you have to make. And maybe it's a very difficult decision because you're emotionally invested. Maybe you're spiritually invested. Maybe you are sexually invested. Maybe you're monetarily invested. Sometimes the best thing that we can do for ourselves is cut our losses and move forward. Just be done with it. Cut our losses and move forward is the best thing that we can do sometimes to free ourselves from that thing that has a tendency to hold us back. So we're balancing and we're making decisions and we're making ourselves a priority and we are adapting to the change around us and we are learning. We are changing our beliefs, stepping into our wisdom. I love that we have 3 and 4. We are changing our beliefs, stepping into our wisdom, and this apprentice reminds me of the high priestess, the high priestess, right? She's learning who she is spiritually, mentally, emotionally. She's bringing balance into her life. She is learning how to create the life that she desires to live through herself as a spiritual being having this experience. And she is no longer allowing people to dictate those decisions. She is no longer allowing other people to prioritize for her. She's adapting to the change, and that change is prioritizing for yourself and making your own decisions and moving in that direction and on that path. I hope this helps, my love, now that you're divinely guided and loved.